Yeah. Well, everybody, I'm back. Whew. I'm back, y'all. I'm gonna restart the mission. Recruit.
Bishop takes Rook. Of course, Woods knew what he meant. Adler was pointing us in the Black Sea. According to Woods, 15 years ago, he and Adler discovered an
Well, we got people coming in now.
house in Bulgaria. It was called the Rook. Last year, before Adler disappeared, he'd been chasing rumors of a dangerous paramilitary group, one receiving orders from inside CIA. He believed the Pantheon was developing a new type of weapon, with plans to unleash something the world had never seen before. And don't you know, soon evidence surfaced incriminating Adler himself, and he fled. This place. What we found here over the last couple of days has changed everything. Now I'm questioning what I believe about Adler, about Livingston, about the CIA itself. I have my doubts about going dark on Jenny. Woods might be right about her value on the inside, but she'll be in the crosshairs if Langley learns what we're up to. Adler brought us here for a reason. To stop the Pantheon before they strike. To do that, Woods believes we'll need him back. It won't be easy. But Adler left the name we follow. It's a good place to start.
Two people watching now.
No more wasting time. We know the plan. Somebody do mine. The person who did it.
What was that just came
Still
across
no
my
idea
phone?
why I
It's a
had
weather
contact
thing.
with her, but
Ooh, lightning. Lightning's been detected. Must be a storm coming because it says lightning has been detected near one of the locations that I have on my phone. Lightning being detected. Must have a storm coming or something on the way because I just got a lightning detection thing from one of my weather, from one of my weather TV station apps. That there's a storm coming or something. It's 2 hours. It's about 2 hours away. The town, one of the towns that it's got on there. Okay, where do I need to go?
By the time Case gets
What
back,
do I do?
we'll have located Adler. Our details are up in
So yeah, that's gonna suck if it starts storming while I'm on live. Played some COD earlier, but now I'm trying the mod TCG card shop simulator. Oh, I'm playing campaign. Speak to Woods. I'm gonna do this second mission of campaign, and then I'm probably gonna get off and start another stream and probably play either Tekken 8 or Tekken 2 on my Xbox One. I really don't feel like getting my Xbox One hooked up, but I think I may just play Tekken 8 instead of.
Just what we found in Adler's files. An assassin, maybe 30 years old. Came from one of our
Ooh, I'm getting lightning strike protection. Must be I think there's a storm getting close by or something. But then again, I can't check the radar while I'm on live.
Whatever it is, Adler was.
But if any warnings come out, I've got my weather radio turned on.
The man both loves and hates being told what to do. So far, we've got nothing but Adler's home. But he could be out of his mind. Whether he is or whether he isn't, those paramilitaries in Kuwait, they're the real deal. Well-armed, coordinated, and motivated. Felix Newman's a former Stasi engineer and enforcer. Dude managed to crack the military branch of ARPANET a few years back, so I'm hoping he's got a secret. Worried. Jane's smart. Once Langley knows we skipped town, she'll make it.
I've only played one part of the campaign on Black Ops 1. I would like to get the other Black Ops and play campaign on the other ones.
No.
Because I've got Black Ops 1 on this one and I think the Xbox One.
Hell, man,
But I don't know if I'm gonna put it on the Xbox Series X or the One.
If Livingston's involved, he could
I
have
don't feel like switching to the One tonight, so I'll probably do Tekken 8 after this.
That's a tough motherfucker in there. Lost his legs, some kind of money.
Okay, we're gonna have to age restrict this.
Langley gave him a chance to help run ops. Between you and you, it's none of his blood.
They just said the MF word, so we're gonna have to age restrict it when this is done.
His current situation, maybe he feels like he's on the front line again.
We're gonna have to age restrict this.
You got it. See you back here on Thursday.
Because I know we got people that's below 18 that watches my videos. Okay, what do I do now?
All right. What kind of life savings you got? Attaboy. Carpe fucking deal. Well, guess what? If we're really doing this, we've got to get financially creative. This might have been fine for Adler. But for a team, I'm thinking overhaul. An armory. Place to train. Air bench. Not to mention anything else we might end up needing. Theirs that won't be free, though.
How much money do we...
Marshall found a few grand stashed in one of the rooms upstairs. Other than that, we'll
Still
start
has
fresh.
Steven's comment on the
No
screen.
touching our own bank accounts either. Someone will be watching. When you're on a mission, look around for any cash lying around. You're gonna Robin Hood your way through this. Steal from the rich. And
I think
give to
he's
the
still
poor.
watching me.
That's
Where'd
me.
Quarter Pounder go?
We were following an old KGB trail and a single recording led us here. Seemed abandoned.
I think he went to
When
bed.
we asked our mole inside the KGB about it, he knew nothing. Belikov thought maybe it was some kind of splinter group, not sanctioned by the Central Committee. Whatever it was, it doesn't look like a red stepped foot in here since 1968. Yeah, I don't think he wanted to get others involved. Looks like he was working on a trust list.
No, he's still here.
As far as I could tell.
Oh,
he
hold
didn't
on.
contact anyone.
Comments are being weird.
That's probably why Adler was
I'm
talking
here,
to
okay.
Ma, keeping it outside.
Yeah, I thought Steven was still on, but I guess he got off. Steven may have been the one that got off.
The board behind me is how we'll track our spending. Give it a look.
Yeah, I got my phone on the tripod. That's how I'm live streaming, is through my phone. I used to do YouTube with a video camera, but I used to do YouTube with a video camera. But the video camera sounds was very buggy. Because I used to use a video camera before I got my phone. Well, my first phone. This is my third phone that I've got. My second phone is put away somewhere. But my first phone, I don't know where it's at, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
She used to be part of the guild, one of the most powerful Avalon factions. But now she freelances. Savati said that
My second phone doesn't have phone service on it, but the one that I'm live streaming on, which is my third phone, does. So I can get service anywhere. My second phone only works on Wi-Fi.
You'll scratch her back. Sure as hell, watch your own. Trust is gonna be earned.
I think it's gonna storm. I don't want to be on live too long because I'm still getting, because I keep getting lightning strike detection from my weather app of storms getting closer. So I'm gonna try not to do this campaign too long because I want to make some time for Tekken 8. So I need to try to rush this as best as I can and not fool around or horseplay around. Because they did say we're going to have storms throughout the night. Which, of course, if there's storms that gets closer or there's a warning comes out, my weather radio will go off. Because I got my weather radio turned on.
Once that call is finished, you'll finish Yannick.
I got it turned on from the last time we had severe weather. I still got it left on. Normally I turn it off when there's no weather.
The bell tower on that church offers an open view of Yannick's yacht. Keep throwing a party while his men...
I saw a few weeks ago, I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago, in town they was putting up new tornado sirens where I was at, because one of the sirens here in town where I live at didn't go off when there was tornado warnings about a couple months back in May when we got put under a tornado warning. They said one of the sirens didn't work, and it was the siren by the jail across from Walmart. So they replaced that siren, and you know what they replaced it with? Those loud, rotating federal signal sirens. Put one of those up. What they call cows. It's like the sirens that they have down in Bowling Green. They call them cows because they're so freaking loud. Oh my gosh! Like, I've heard that those sirens can be heard as far as 5 miles away. That's how loud they are. I can imagine being they say 3 miles to it, like 2 miles from it. It sounds like it's by your house. That's how loud it is. Like, I'm not joking. It's one of those rotating federal signal sirens. The rest of the sirens in town is, I don't know if they're going to replace the old one on the courthouse in downtown, but that one's been there since 2009, 2010-ish. It's an old siren. Hold on, man. Oh man, I'm gonna throw a knife. Do I have a throwing knife? Crap! They're coming at me at all angles. Guys, hold on a minute, God. Pick this weapon up. But we have a total of, let's see, old siren on the square, that's one. What is it? Let's see what else we got. The siren by the courthouse. Well, no, I didn't say the siren on the courthouse. The siren by the high school. And then they got the siren by the jail, which is the new one they replaced. And then we got the siren down the road from my house. They probably need to replace that one. I think they need to replace that one, because that one hardly ever goes off too. But because that one's not that loud. Like, it doesn't even wake you up. It just doesn't.
Reinforcements.
You're not good to need this, Chase.
But they did put up some more sirens throughout the county. Outside my town, like they put one up by the Netta Fire Department. Then they put one up in Shrewsbury at the horse track or horse race center. And then I think they put one up in Caneyville. And then I think they put one up in Short Creek. So now that people outside town can get the siren warnings. You really want to play with me? I'll throw you. I'll throw these. I'll throw the throwing knife. Take that. I threw a throwing knife. But the reason why they put it more sirens in the county is because of the weather here in Kentucky is getting worse and worse and worse by the minute. I don't know if you guys heard on the news, but we've had some really active tornadoes.
Guys are close. Do it quick.
Hold a minute. What is going on? How do you do this lock?
Guys are close. Do it quick.
Yeah, there was one tornado
The rifle at the top of the tower.
that popped up
Don't pull the trigger.
last month, or earlier this month in Washington County, Kentucky. And they said that was an EF3 and there was no warning on it. They said there was no warning on that. Tornado warning. Well, there was on TV, but they said the sirens never went off. Which is kind of shocking to me, how that managed to happen. It just weird. I mean, it's just really weird how that can happen. Okay, what the? Why did I?
Let's go, Keith. Find Yannick.
Why am I on top the church tower? Am I supposed to grab this? What do I do? Do I?
Got yours, man.
Okay.
My boy.
Yannick's running. Shoot them.
My bad. Oh, frick! I didn't mean to do that. I killed the wrong person. Frick! No!
Got yours, man.
Yannick's running. Shoot them.
Ah, frick! Wrong person. Frick! The idiot was in the way. Y'all can laugh. Y'all are getting a laugh out of this, ain't you?
My boys are still counting it. It's all there. Remember.
Hey, I needed that intel for Adler. Yannick was just our first domino. We have more work to do tonight. Head back towards the payphone. I'll pull up in a white van.
Head back towards the payphone. Okay.
Guards inbound. Word on
We need to go down the ladder. How do you get to the payphone? Whoa, 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 whoa!
Word on Yannick got out.
Stop it. Now we need to go down the ladder. Okay. I'm gonna slide down it.
Quick, Chase, get to the van.
Man. This is a pretty sniper, though. I'll give it that. Oh. Okay, I gotta get the cover. Is there a way I can switch weapons? Okay.
Get to the van.
I chose to do campaign because I wanted to try something new for a video, something different for a change. Come on. Any more of you guys? Yeah, there is. Watch this.
James, hurry. We don't want the police to find the van.
He snuck around. Come on. Is he down? I think he is. I want to take this SMG. Okay. How do I get to the van? That's my
Deal with the
question.
guards and get to the van.
I guess I'll jump this. Is it this way? I think it is.
I hear sirens. Fall back to the church.
You're in the clear case. Let's go, Kate.
Okay.
Hey, turn it down.
That's Gabriel up there. He's cool. They called an emergency meeting at Chateau de la Ville. 3 guild leaders will be in attendance to smooth things over with Pantheon. I want to get paid, so we're going to crash that party. Chateau de la Haute Lune! Let's go! The guild will lock the restaurant down and meet in a safe room on the 2nd floor. Door can only be unlocked from the inside. You're gonna help me get that door open. We're a few minutes out yet. Just enough time to get changed.
If this is another checkpoint, I'm gonna stop it.
There we are. It's for guild security. Personally, I want these guild guys.
How did she just transform?
Pantheon's a kick for me.
She looks like a nun with a suit, like a girl with a
This is
suit.
my stop.
She looks like one of those trans people,
Get to the safe rooms after
which
changing
I
this.
don't support that LGBTQ crap.
That's okay.
I don't know who. I don't think anyone should support LGBTQ or gay pride crap.
Surrender and play around.
And if you guys support that, get the heck off my channel. I'll take this. Yeah, I'll take every bit of these. Flash grenade. I'll take this too. Whatever.
The guild is meeting Pantheon right now. Get inside and find a safe room. Of all the guild assholes meeting tonight, the Sadie's the biggest. If we can't get them,
Wait a minute, is this a checkpoint? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Alright. So I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna get off here and no, I'm not gonna get off here. I'm gonna switch to Tekken 8. So if you guys can give me a couple of minutes, I will restart the stream when we switch to Tekken 8. But before I go, how does everybody feel about watching me play Tekken 8? Been a while since we've seen that, haven't we? Does anybody know what Tekken 8 is? Or did anybody play any of the Tekken games back when they was out and brand new? Because I remember playing it at a friend's house back in 2016, way before I started YouTube, playing it at a friend's house on an Xbox 360. And now, last year, I got Tekken Tag 2 Tournament before I got my Series X on my Xbox One. But what started me getting back wanting Tekken is because I was at the flea market. Which I don't know if you saw that video. I was at the flea market. And in the lobby of the flea market, there was an arcade machine of Tekken 2 Tag Tournament. Or a Tekken game. And so, I put quarters in, or $1 in, and I played that game about 3 or 4 times before I left to go home. And when I got home, I was like, of course, the next day I was going to go to Walmart. So, that night, I was looking on the Microsoft Store to see if they had that same Tekken game on the Xbox One or any Xbox console. So, that next day I went to Walmart, got me a $50 Xbox gift card, and bought Tekken 2 Tag Tournament. But now when Tekken 8 came out, I got it for the Xbox One Series X. We can talk more about that when I play Tekken 8. So how do y'all feel about Tekken 8? Y'all good with that? Y'all good with Tekken 8? Alright. Well, let's switch over. It'll be a couple of minutes, so wait for the new stream.